we go again, man. Let's get it. What's good, world? It's your main man and your favorite pimp partner, Mr. Diamond. Say, man, I was talking to my old partner, man, and he told me he saw a good friend of his, old lady, stepping out with another dude. Saw him cuddled up. Saw him in the corner. Saw him holding hands. Saw him kissing. Hey, man, some me and Mrs. Jones type of shit going on. What's really good, world? Let's talk about it, man. Let me tell you where I'm at with it. Check this out. I know in today's society, we got a lot of sneaking, creeping, download, whatever the hell you want to call it. I know it's a lot of it going on, man, but here's the thing. If you saw somebody that you're close to, that you call friend, or maybe your family member, and you saw their mate out cheating, would you tell them? Would you tell them, and why? Well, would you? Let's explore both sides of it. So let's say you were in that position and you went back and you told your people, hey, I saw your mate with so-and-so doing whoop-de-whoop. Now, if that situation turns out bad, you're going to be right smack in the middle of it. And you really stand a good chance of losing the friendship that you have with the person that you told. And I'm assuming that you probably have a friendship with their mate as well. So you're going to probably lose the friendship with that couple because, first of all, nobody wants to hear that their mate is out cheating. Second of all, they ain't want to hear from you. You know what I'm saying? Because, mind your business. Now, on the other hand, they might be grateful. Oh, man, I knew he was cheating. I'm glad you saw her out there. Man, now I know what it is, and, now I got a leg to stand on and blah, blah, blah. So, you got 50-50 chance. You got a way in and a way out. But let me tell you where I'm at with it. Now, if I saw a good friend of mine, mate, out cheating, creeping, sleeping, and dipping with somebody else, you dig what I'm saying? I feel like I would approach that person instead of going back and telling the person who ain't out creeping or who we ain't caught out creeping. I'm going to go tell the person who I see, hey, come here, man, let me talk to you for a minute. What you doing with this person? You dig? Where my people's at? What the fuck is really going on? And then I'm going to let them know right in their face, well, I hope you're telling me the truth, because guess what? I know, and now they know. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I'm cut. That's the type of cat I am. So I'm not gonna run back and tell, hey man, look, I saw so and so out there. I'm gonna go to that person who I saw, and I'm gonna let them know, look, I don't know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't, you ain't doing it to me, but it's my business because I love you and I love them, and I'm going to tell them. So you better beat me to it, because if you don't, they're going to hear from me. And I feel like it's better if they hear from you. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I'm cut now. I done been in a situation. I done seen it. And that's exactly how I handled it. Because, and I feel like it worked out better because that person who I saw at this particular time, it was a female cheating on a male. You dig what I'm saying? Now, when I told her that I was going to go back and tell him, of course she begged me not to. No, please, man, you don't understand, blah, blah, blah. I said, yeah, but what I do understand is if you don't want to be in that relationship, then blah, blah, blah. Anyway, what we ended up doing was calling them together. And I told him, say, man, look, I just happened to be out here, and I saw her holding hands, cuddling up with this cat, and blah, blah, blah. And I felt like you should be made aware. And he was in the blind. He didn't know. So he told her to come on to the crib So she had to cut her day short, and boom. I don't, I'm not going to get into the outcome, but that's how I chose to handle it. And I feel like that's a better way of handling it, because now you're giving that person who doing wrong the opportunity to clean it up, because you don't really know what's going on. Maybe they have an open relationship. Maybe they broke up today. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? It could be a whole plethora of things going on you don't really know about. And if you run and go tell the other person, then you stirring up a beehive or something like that. Anyway, that's how I feel about it now. If somebody saw my mate out doing something wrong, I would want them to, to tell. I would want them to approach her, but I would also want them to call and tell me, or come and tell me. Either way, you know what I'm saying? And because sometimes ignorance is bliss, but all the time knowledge is power. So now I can make a move. Now, with all that rambling I just did and all that being said, I'm gonna say that the best move is, if you got to cheat on somebody, just leave. Just leave. Just break up. I don't care if you're married. I don't care if you're shacking. I don't care if you're boyfriend and girlfriend. Just break up. Now, I ain't saying that's easy. I know I make it sound easy. I know it's easier said than done. You got heartstrings involved. You might have children involved. You might have finances involved. But if y'all ain't strong enough to sit down and talk it out and say, hey, look, this shit ain't going right. I don't really want to go nowhere, because I want to continue to share what we have. But, I'm going to be doing this B thing over here too. Then you give that person the opportunity to decide if they want to be a part of that or not. Hey man, I don't know. That's where I'm at with it. Y'all let me know. You know what I'm saying? Beat these comments up. Let me know what's really going down. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know how you would handle it. Let me know if you would want somebody to come and tell you, or if you would want somebody to approach your mate if they saw that shit. Let me know in the comments. Holla at your man, because I'm on call for it all.